Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces January 11, 2023. Today's Venus-Mars aspect can stimulate a nice connection with someone, or even with a project that excites you. Since Mars is retrograde, this may very well be someone, or something, from your past. Your creative powers are potent now, and you can feel pleasantly motivated. Energy is lively and creative around you. A conversation can quickly turn to the past today. In passing, new information about old matters can come to light, and it can take a few days to truly settle in on a deeper level. Parade on with glory like you're showing off banners of war. Our great cosmic lovers are perfectly aligned. With sweet Venus, our goddess planet, shimmering in the sky, she will link with her match made in heaven, mighty Mars. This will increase your desire for social contact and enjoyment. This is one of the best periods of the year for dating or meeting someone new. Your fiery, enthusiastic personality will also get a touch softer, making you even more magnetic and attractive. This can truly open you up to the divine union of sex and love. Use it toward your romantic life. Who inspires you to chase after your professional dreams? You may feel excited to commit to your aspirations when Venus in Aquarius trines Mars retrograde in Gemini. The airy trine is socially and mentally stimulating, suggesting that you might be in touch with a few friends or work colleagues who may encourage you to dive into your curiosities. Being in touch with your network can give you the boost of confidence to explore your options and to talk about what you may want to accomplish. Consider this the perfect time to dive in. But do not overthink it. While a friendly aspect between Mercury on the career and Uranus on the income front that peaked yesterday is separating, they are still working as a team. With both in retrograde motion but with Mercury turning direct next week and then Uranus 4 days later, they have joined up to make the most of the doors still open to the past on the income and career fronts. Wanting something has usually led you to getting it, don't you find? You have a tenacious grasp on the earthly realm, and when it comes to goal setting you are among the most impressive. When it comes to your body, your approach may need to be a little more flexible. Although you tend to strive for perfection, remember that the human condition is very fluctuating, and you need to make room for the days you just won't be able to live up to your stringent expectations. Take it easy on yourself. Where normally there are new beginnings all around you, today will probably bring you many closures. This is the nature of this day, and while no one ever likes to see things come to an end, with every end there almost always comes a new beginning. In the meantime, 1. Invest some of your energies in those relations in which both sides benefit. Please be careful, because with your ambitious tendencies, you may be prone to setting the standards too high for yourself or your team members to be able to realistically meet. Stealing the show and your attention today is a friendly aspect between Venus and Mars, which in itself isn't rare, but where and when it falls is. This is the first friendly aspect between Venus in your friendship sector and Mars in your communication sector in nearly 2 decades. Even rarer is that it comes while Mars is in retrograde motion. Just 7 days after Venus returned, and as she is already working to put you in the right place at the right time, Mars not only makes it easier to connect but to reconnect with the past. Today is all about connecting. As the moon continues its first visit to your romantic sector for the year, a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Eris can help to fire up some old romantic passions. With the warrior princess of the cosmos just 2 days away from turning direct in Aries, today's romantically charged lunar vibes are also tapping into a sense of nostalgia. Our eyes in the sky. Venus in Aquarius harmonizes with Mars retrograde in Gemini today. This is a time to discuss our passions with our partners without hesitation. Don't shy away from discussing taboo topics, because it could be beneficial to your sex life in the future and help create a deeper dynamic with your partner. This is also a good time to do confidence-boosting activities like affirmations to heighten self-esteem. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. Your finances are not exactly in the best of health. You just can't seem to see the benefits you stand to gain and make one mistake after another. Do not take on any large-scale investments. Your financial advisors are bound to give you a bad deal. Stick with smaller outlays to limit any potential damage. Someone you work with is likely to abuse his or her position of power today. Just because he or she has authority over you doesn't mean that this person is allowed to be disrespectful to you. Be careful of letting a situation go too far. After midnight, the Leo moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, inspiring eccentric behavior. We risk making knee-jerk and potentially unwise decisions to distract ourselves from troubles or boredom. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and our dreams can be erratic, bouncing us from one vision to the next, as we struggle to keep our bearings. We may awaken knowing that important messages have been relayed, but we are unable to remember them. A nagging feeling that we've forgotten something stirs up anxieties heading into the morning. Nothing can stop you right now, and all your work seems to succeed. This is also true for money matters. There's nothing to worry about since you're on a winning streak. In case you have cash to spare, now is a good time to invest. You can then look to the future in a positive way, sure in the knowledge that your investment will be fruitful. It's important to maintain good relations with others if you want to continue to get on well with them. Approach situations with restraint and consideration, rather than putting your own needs first. Think about the wishes of those you care about most. Don't confuse your ambition with a ruthless pursuit of success. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. After sunup, Venus in Aquarius trines retrograde Mars in Gemini, helping us form potent connections with others. We feel confident expressing our desires, and we are equally receptive to others' compliments. When we think of Venus and Mars, romantic compatibility automatically springs to mind. We might find ourselves to be the object of someone's affection now, or perhaps we have our sights set on a potential partnership prospect. During the Venus-Mars trine, sexual interactions are enhanced and cooperative efforts are improved. We understand the benefits of a collaborative struggle and therefore a collaborative victory. However, with this meeting occurring in social signs, this trine is equally good for amping up enthusiasm for a community initiative or sharing a warm moment with friends. This transit proves that love can be found anywhere that a desire for connection exists.